Hello, dear listeners, and welcome to today's TSF1 Greece Podcast for the Italian Grand Prix that took place this weekend in Monza. Today with me I have my two co-hosts and friends, Panos and Dimitris. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, Alex.
I hope you're not offended by gentlemen, because lately apparently saying that is not accepted. Hello, everyone, should it be. Anyway, bad joke of the day and the week aside, Pano, do you want to start with the qualifying and the free practice sessions?
I would like to start with free practice sessions and then qualifying, if you are okay with that.
Okay, never mind, go.
Okay, so free practice 1 in Monza, Friday morning. First place, as always, Max Verstappen. Second, Carlos Sainz. Ferrari brought some new upgrades to the cars. And third, Sergio Perez. Free practice 2, Friday evening. First place, Carlos Sainz. Second, Lando Norris. And third, Sergio Perez. Max Verstappen was in fifth for some reason. And free practice 3, right before qualifying, we had Carlos Sainz in first place, second Max Verstappen, and third Lewis the GOAT Hamilton, as some say.
Nothing, something got stuck in my throat.
We move on with
Please,
qualifying.
no bad throat jokes.
No, Michael, and I mean no bad.
Oh, Alex, no. Okay, fine.
Okay. We move on with qualifying. In Q1, out of Q2 we have in 16th Zhou Wan Yu, in 17th Pierre Gasly, 18th Esteban Ocon, 19th Kevin Magnussen and 20th Lance Stroll. Moving on, in Q2, out of Q3 we have in 11th Yuki Tsunoda, 12th Liam Lawson, made it to Q2 in his second appearance in F1. 13th Nico Hülkenberg, 14th Valtteri Bottas and 15th Logan Sargent with the Williams. Moving on, Q3, the poleman, definitely. Finally, in first place we have Carlos Sainz with the Ferrari in Italy, Monza.
It's a Ferrari.
Second place
That's
Max
Italian
Verstappen.
hand gesture.
It was only for 11 milliseconds, to be honest, but
Never
it's okay.
mind.
It's a win.
Number one is number one.
Exactly. In third place we have Charles Leclerc. Wow.
Okay.
Fourth George Russell. Fifth Sergio Perez. Sixth Alexander Albon. Seventh Piastri. Eighth Lewis Hamilton. Ninth Lando Norris.
Excuse me, who was again at number 8?
Lewis the GOAT Hamilton. Sir Lewis Hamilton.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
And to end with Q3 we have in 10th Fernando Alonso.
Great. So, thank you very much for the introduction, and now moving on to Sunday's race. So, we did have some pre-race drama. It's Italy after all, why not? So, before the grid assembled, Yuki Tsunoda's AlphaTauri emitted smoke due to an engine failure, caused the start to be aborted twice. So the race was reduced from 52 laps to 53 as the marshals removed the car. Race control hesitated, leading to a confusion among the F1 crews and a chaotic scene at the pit lane's foot. The second start finally occurred 20 minutes later. So for the first 5 laps of the race, we did have a clean start with Sainz leading and Verstappen closely following. Hamilton, Bottas and Magnussen were the only ones on Pirelli, the white band, on the hard tires to be exact, and the other ones were on the mediums. No change after the first few laps in the top 5. Piastri moved to 6th but was then overtaken by Albon, and Norris also overtook Hamilton and Hülkenberg, gaining 3 places. By lap 5, less than a second separated the top 3, which were at this point Sainz, Verstappen and Leclerc.
Moving on to 5 laps after, lap 10, we still have in first place Sainz, second Verstappen, third Leclerc. In fourth we had Russell, Perez, Albon, Piastri, Norris, Hamilton and Alonso. Norris and Hamilton swapped places. Verstappen closely with Sainz, with Leclerc right behind, hoping for a Verstappen mistake, which never came. Russell was 2 seconds behind, defending against Perez. Alonso was 3.7 seconds behind the trio ahead. Moving on to lap 14-15, Perez attempted to overtake Russell at turn 1 but failed. Later, Russell received a 5-second penalty. And finally, Verstappen took the lead from Sainz with a swift move after Sainz have a lock-up in the first turn of Monza. On lap 20, we have Verstappen, Sainz, Leclerc, Perez, Russell, Piastri, Norris, Hamilton, Alonso and Bottas. Sainz and Russell pitted, Verstappen led Leclerc by 6 seconds and Perez pitted a lap later.
So, lap 25, Verstappen regained the lead from Hamilton. Okay. Sainz, Leclerc and Perez overtook Hamilton before he pitted on lap 27. Lap 30.
What did they do? They overtook who?
What happened on lap 27?
Nothing, I don't know.
Okay.
I can't read.
Someone overtook the master of F1. Or did I misunderstand that?
Hamilton, Sir Lewis Hamilton, the GOAT, yes. Okay.
Great, thank you.
The standings are the following: Verstappen, Sainz, Leclerc, Perez, Russell, Albon, Norris, Piastri, Hamilton and Alonso. Perez was close to Leclerc, aiming for third. Norris and Albon, but
who was second to last? Was it Hamilton after Piastri?
It's okay, it's in the top 10.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay, I'm stopping it. I will just let him continue.
So from lap 35 to lap 51, Perez overtook Leclerc for third, settling sights on Sainz. Norris continued his battle with Albon, with Piastri close behind. Verstappen maintained a comfortable lead. Perez approached Sainz while Norris and Albon clashed on lap 41, causing damage to the McLaren. Perez overtook Sainz for second place. Hamilton, penalized earlier, overtook Norris and aimed for Albon, reaching 6th by lap 84.
48, never mind.
So, standings are the following: Verstappen, Perez, Sainz, Leclerc, Russell, Hamilton, Albon, Norris, Alonso and Bottas. So, Verstappen finished first, 6 seconds ahead of Perez. Sainz and Leclerc battled for third, with the latter settling for fourth.
Wow, amazing. Sir Lewis, the great GOAT Hamilton, managed to actually overtake someone. Good for him. So, some mentions and some highlights of the race, I would say, is that Lawson in his first full Grand Prix weekend was impressive, edging towards the top 10, and the Ferrari duo of Leclerc and Sainz provided a thrilling battle for the final podium spot. Also worth mentioning, I mean, okay, it is what it is. I think also worth mentioning is the fact that Verstappen is officially on a 10 out of 10 in the last 10 races, meaning he has won absolutely everything and is actually ahead of everyone else in the leaderboard of consecutive wins. And the comment made by Toto Wolff that Verstappen's wins or consecutive win record is only for Wikipedia. Yeah, says the guy who used a pedestal for someone to win a few times and he's the greatest, but now is like, okay, like a mid-tier team in the last few races. But anyway, Mercedes fans are probably wishing me the absolute worst that they can right now, but so is life. So, my suggestion to Toto and to all Mercedes and especially Lewis Hamilton fanboys is apply cold water to the burn and please keep it dry and clean until the wound heals, which won't be happening soon. So, that's pretty much everything. So, Panos gave us free practice and quali, check. We discussed the main race, check. We teased Dimitris and all the Mercedes fanboys as always, check. I think we are pretty much set for this podcast. Don't you think? Any further comments or something that you want to highlight?
No. I think we are okay, Dimitri.
Yes.
It's okay. Great. So, now, next Grand Prix will be in 2 weeks between September 15th and 17th, back in Singapore. So, Marina Bay Street Circuit comes back, finally. So, I think it will be a great race, and we will have 62 laps, and we really look forward to it. I mean, I like a night race. I don't know about you, but I like them, so I'm looking forward to it. And it's actually a street circuit that's actually interesting, not like the Miami and Las Vegas garbage that's happening in America.
Sure, why not?
So, let's see then what is going to be what. Thank you very much for listening to us today. We look forward then to seeing you again in 2 weeks. And please subscribe if you like the podcast, and don't mind turning on the notifications. It's enough if you subscribe and listen to it. Thank you very much, and we look forward to seeing you again very soon. Bye from all of us.